Hi everyone. Um, Now I will walk you through on um, cost breakdown to my uh, Thailand trip that was planned and executed. We went between I think 14th, yeah, 14th February, sorry, 14th March to 21st March. So 14th March we reached morning Bangkok, and 21st night we left Phuket. So we literally we were there in Thailand for 7 nights, 8 days. We went to three different cities, and uh, we took cabs, a lot of cabs for local travel. Uh, I took Hong Island trip in Krabi, yeah, things like that. So I'm going to walk you through from the day one how much was the expense. So if you see all my expenses, sometimes I have even listed if I had spent 10 Thai baht somewhere. Yeah, it is something like that. The reason is it has to be realistic, so I kind of made it, listed out all the expenses that I made on every day. So end of the day, I used to list it so that I do not forget it a week or month from completing the travel. So this has been created right after arriving, coming back to India. So let me walk you through on that. So to begin with, let me start with the uh, day one itself. So my Microsoft, just now I got a notification that my Microsoft account is uh, deactivated, or subscription is over. So I need to renew a subscription. So my assumption is filters will not work. At this point, it will not work. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's okay. We will try to see what we can see. Yeah, I think it's enabled. Okay, so if you see, for my travel on 14th night, starting 14th night and returning on 21st night. So 14th March night we left, 21st March night we came back. I mean, we boarded return flight from Phuket. So for that, I booked flights on 18th February. So if you see, more or less 1 month before, I booked flights. So it was something like, as I mentioned, all of a sudden a thought came. Then I decided, okay, as a family, let's go to Thailand, because in India and the trips were becoming expensive. So more or less we don't go anywhere, and all of a sudden like once in 2 months we decide to go someplace. And if I just count everything, it used to come to easily 30,000, 40,000. So if I do such trips five in a year, so it was almost like I'm spending more than 2 lakhs. And all that is that to local trips. So when I say local trips, leave on Friday night or Saturday morning and come back Sunday late night or Sunday evening. So it is not even, I would say, for 48 hours of trip, I used to spend nearly 30,000 in an average. And I still remember in 2025, last day of February and first day of March. So last day of February, I went to Lonavala in near between Pune and Mumbai. I went from Pune, so in bike. So we thought like on a Saturday we'll just take a ride. One evening we stay somewhere and then we come back. So we went to one of the good place, and we stayed there. We had a good time seeing around, and we came back on Sunday evening by 8 o'clock to home. So much means Saturday we started at around 10 in the morning from home, and Sunday evening we were back at 8 in the evening. So I would say it's less than 24 plus 12, around less than 38 hours. So for 38 hours of, so 36 hours of trip, I spent 34,000. So in an average, for every 1 hour, I spent 1,000 rupees. So that in that way, it became very expensive, so I decided like rather than doing such small trips multiple times in a year, so let me have this trip. So and also um, international trip was pending in my case because I renewed my passport. So the previous passport, it was something like I took a new passport and I uh, went for a renewal of that passport and got another one. So then I was like, for over 10 years, did not travel anywhere. So I decided like I should get a seal on that passport on the second passport. That was the idea. So I decided to go. Yeah, that's how I started. So 18th February morning at around 11 or 12 or between 11 to 1, I decided, and then I booked the flights by evening 10 or 11 in the evening. The reason is it took time for me to figure out which website to go, what kind of selections I should make, and how it's going to be effective for me, things like that, and what should be the conversion rate, and should I book on credit card, should I book on Indian currency or their local currency or in dollars. So those things I had to figure out a lot, and then I booked. So if you refer one of my videos that I have posted as part of my Thailand trip, you can go to my playlist. At the end of this video, I'll try to add that. So let me see if I can just add that into my this chat right now. And if possible, if anyone is watching or now or even in the later stage, you can go and watch it yourself. So let me copy that link and put it in the what does it say, share? Yeah, it is share is right here, and I'm copying that link and put it in the chat. So you can go here, refer to some of the videos I have made where I explained how I book tickets, what consultations I made, how I book my hotels, and what kind of book trips I booked from here in India, and what kind of trips I booked there on spot. So if you refer to those videos, some of those videos have those details, and each day I have clearly mentioned where we went, what did we do, and sometimes if there was a cost involved included, so I just mentioned that cost. So if you see here in this list, I have mentioned DCC markup and GST. So this is something I did not know earlier. So when I looked into search engines like Google, ChatGPT, and Copilot, which could be the better, which gives me a better option if I use this specific card for this kind of a purpose. So some results came. Then based on that, I just thought for a while and then used the card. So when you see the card names or any bank names here, it is not that I'm just not happy with that either because of charges. So I just wanted to include that as part of my expense. So if anyone of you is planning in the future something like this, so you should know this. So I will tell you about this as well. So DCC markup, how it impacted my overall expenses, and you will know that. Okay, on 18th February, if you see all these things, so what did I do? I booked 3 flights. One flight from Delhi to Bangkok. We entered Thailand through Bangkok, and another flight. So the first flight I booked is through Air India. So again, I used Skyscanner. Yeah, I think that's the right website. I used Skyscanner, and then I booked through Skyscanner. So I did not go to airline website and book. Yeah, so most of them suggested that you go to airline website and book. So when I saw the price difference between actual airline and Skyscanner, the Skyscanner was giving me a better result. So my focus is, yes, there was safety was one of my prime important. At the same time, cost was also taken into consideration. So I had to take a risk of choosing an option that is suitable for me. So here I'm not defaming anyone or any company or any individual an organization. It is purely my own view. So it has nothing to do with anybody. So it is, I made a choice. I went with it. I took the risk. So it is not a recommendation that you should do the same. So it's up to you. If you would like to do it. No, or find another way. So whatever is suitable for you. But so here the focus here is mainly on what was the total expense for in each case. So that was the main agenda here. So if you see here, my flights, it costed like 36,000. It costed from Delhi to Bangkok for two individuals. So per head you can assume it as like 18,000. On one way it is 18,000 I paid. And the AirAsia flight I booked. So I booked again through Skyscanner I booked. So there I paid this through, I think, Thai baht currency I paid. So these currencies, whatever you, if you see, if I had purchased something on Thai baht, the number will be here, and the Thai baht to INR conversion is here. So I used a simple multiplication factor of 3, and then if I have spent it in INR, so that column comes here. So then total. So next to these two columns gets added. If you see here, okay, the formula is not working because of the license issue. It is not highlighting the cell. So like these two, addition of these two cells is this one. Addition of column E and column F is column G. The result is column G. Okay, so then I booked AirAsia. I paid to Thai baht, and then I booked a flight ticket from Phuket to Delhi. So I took this, and then I booked a hotel for 2 nights in Bangkok. That is from 14th March to, it doesn't work, 14th March to 16th March, if you can see here. And I booked another hotel at Krabi for 3 nights, that is 16th March to 19th March. And I booked Phuket hotel the next day. Maybe it's a late night I booked. That's why it is showing on 19th of February. So it was on 19th to 21st. That means 19th night, 20 night. So 2 days, 2 nights we stayed. And yeah. So if you see here the GST. So I used Bank of Baroda card here to book a flight, AirAsia flight from Bangkok to Krabi. There I used Bank of Baroda card. I don't know why I did that. So I paid through Thai baht. I did not pay in INR. So when I paid directly through that country local currency, I had to pay only a GST portion on that. This, just remember for that. So if I pay in that local currency, I had to pay only GST currency. Whereas when I booked all these hotels and flights, except the Bangkok flight, I used Access card and I paid it through INR, Indian rupee. I paid through INR. So when I selected what are the hotel, so what are the website, so I choose currency as INR. So when I chose currency as INR, obviously the processing also happened in INR. So when from INR it was going to Thai baht. So because of that currency conversion, a separate charge was imposed on me. It is a currency conversion charge. If you had seen in one of my videos, there I have mentioned, like in overall, when I used the cards, I ended up paying around 2,000 rupees extra as a conversion charges. So this is what I meant. So not only here, even when I used Grab app and tagged my credit card, unknowingly I did that, so hoping that there will not be any issues. But for each transaction, the Grab was charging me this particular markup in their local currency. So that was also huge. So be careful when you are using credit cards in local for any payments. So ensure that you are paying in their local currency, and if you are recharging your wallets, ensure that they are not charging you separately for adding this charging your card. Okay, so on top of this number there was a GST added. So I don't know how this GST is calculated, whether it is calculated on this number or on this number. So I'm not sure how it is calculated, but it is done. So in cases, if someone is very good in finances and if you are watching this video, please let me know how it gets calculated, so that let me and everyone else know in chat, so that everyone will be aware of it and they can recommend. I mean, they can make better decisions going forward. So if you see, all these are conversion charges that were put in, and I paid. So if I just sum it up at a high level, what was the charge here? I would say it comes down to 1,500 rupees. It's 1,546 Indian rupees. And again, Grab is extra, so that will be extra. So since Grab charged me, they just added that to my overall bill. So in that way, going forward, if you see any cab, you will see that indirectly in Taiwan. Then it will get converted to INR, and then it will be converted, put into the last column. First in Taiwan, then it will be in this column, and then it will go to the fourth column. Yeah. So that I took, and then I took travel insurance in Tata AIG. I don't know why it says two. It is not two. It is only one insurance. Yeah, it is for two people. Yes. The insurance is taken for two people. So I think I took an insurance for 250k dollars per person. So that means 2.5 lakh dollars per person I took. Maybe for someone this may look like huge number. Like, why did you took such a huge insurance? But for me, important thing is safety. As I told you, safety is prime important for me. Rest is right after that. So first safety, then money, and then the time. So this is how usually whenever I decide on anything, I consider three factors. First factor for me is always time, effort, and money. So time, effort, and money. In these three factors, if any two factors wins, then I'll go with that particular option. If any factor supports only one of this, any option supports one of these factors, then I will not consider it. Let us say if I want to buy something, and three factors is time, effort, and money. Can I just sit at home, pay it, get it? Or so here, if I sit at home and pay, all I need to do is spend money, direct money. So effort, obviously I have to check on the internet and do it. So which is to come in comparison to going to a local shop or local vendor, or finding the prices, negotiating with them, going around. So compared to that effort, sitting at home and ordering is easy. So here, if you see, my effort is less, the cost is same, then the time. So the time I take when I'm here, comparatively it is less in comparison to my time when I go to that spot, because I need to spend time in going itself. I need to spend time in talking to them. I need to spend time in understanding what they are communicating to me in real time. So then I take time to process that information, and then I take time to decide on what is needed and what is not needed. So if you see here, it has time, effort going parallel, and money factor is separate. So in that way, whenever I make any decision, my decisions are always based on time, effort, and money. And trust me, not all the times all these three factors win. Sometimes I have to go with my instincts. Okay, let's do this. Sometimes I make a decision based on the highest factors that is resulting in a better outcome, but end of the day, once it completes, it turns out to be a disaster. So those options, that also happened to me, but still I go with these three options. That makes me comfortable while making a decision. So in that way, I took this insurance. I think 2-3 different insurance came up, and I one thing I would like to mention here is, when I reached out to certain when I say here, even Tata AIG is there. So as I mentioned earlier, it is not to defame anyone. So total 3 or 4 insurance partners came up in my Google search, and then I was trying to kind of figure out what will be the cost. For that, I had to log in, so which I eventually did, but I did not go to payment page. By the time I went to payment page, I had a lot of questions. So when I looked at the terms in those, terms or the options that it was populating, each of the policy was populating the options in a different way. So as part of this, I reached out to certain customer cares of that particular insurance companies. When I spoke to them, they were literally interested in selling the policy. They were not interested in explaining to me what I'm looking for. So this is something that made me feel uncomfortable. So I'm going to pause. Okay, I'm back online. Okay, my video was gone, so I was kind of worried why the video is gone. I think I'm back online. Let me see if my video is coming up. My video. The video is not coming up. I do not know why. What happened? Okay, let me just check the address. Yep, its address is right. Video is not coming up. I'm not sure why. So let me turn it off and on again. Let me refresh this window. Okay, I'm closing my video and I will start again. Let me see. Hopefully, it will come up now. It may come now. It did not. I don't know why it is not coming up. My video is not coming up. I do not know why. Okay, let me change my video source and see if that works. Okay, I think this screen has come on top of this, so I think it should be on top of. Okay, so I'm going to switch it off and I'll put my video device back on, and it may take for a while. Please bear with me. I'm setting it up. I never expected that this would happen, but it is happening. So I have to leave it that. Okay. Okay, let me bring this video back on. Yes, video is on. I'm going to twist it a little bit so that the background noise is avoided. Yeah, yeah. As I was saying, also insurance agents, they were not interested in explaining the factors that are considered in. So when I say the features that are there, the options that are there, no, they were not interested. So I specifically asked, like, look, I'm looking for something like this, like, and is does this insurance covers it? They were saying, sir, it covers you. You just tell me, we will just give you the policy. So I spoke to two insurance agents. I was like, yeah, that's fine. I think I need to do a little bit more research. I will do it myself and then I'll come back to you. So with that, I went back to, I don't know whether Google, ChatGPT or whatever it is. I just started throwing questions. So this is what I have, this is what I have, this is what I have. Tell me now, tell me now. So each time I sent a question, yes, ChatGPT or Gemini or Copilot it was giving a question. So each time I was challenging the question. So how can you say this? How can it is possible? So what is the rationale for your recommendation? So what are the basis for your recommendation? Obviously, based on the available information, it was throwing results to me. But when I spoke to similarly to the insurance agent was not at all, I would say, trained enough to answer those questions. They were trying to sell, not trying to convey an information that is beneficial for an insurance policy holder. So I think this is something I would say it is across all industries. I'm not saying it's about only insurance, it's across all industries. Nowadays, I'm noticing that people are not interested in sharing information that makes useful for the user. No. Everybody is something like, we'll just give you something, you just take it. Once you take it, you know what kind of repercussions you will have and whether it works for you or not. If it works, it's fine. If it doesn't work, you'll figure out something else. It's your headache. So that's what the experience I had when I spoke to the insurance agent in two of the companies. Yeah, and then I said, okay, fine, let me figure it out on my own and do it. Then I pulled out some images, and okay, I would say what I did. I went to both the insurance, both, I think two I selected finally. Two insurance websites I went in, I logged in myself, and then I started choosing the options whatever I'm looking for. Once I got that, I pulled that image, I took a screenshot of that and put that in search engine like Gemini or wherever. And then I mentioned that this is what I'm getting for this, but however I'm looking for this. So what should I do? Does it cover this, or do I need to purchase additional add-on for that? So then the search engines throwed me results. Okay, in this particular selection, whatever you have made, these are all applicable, these are all not applicable. So if you are looking for this kind of a features, you may have to add another add-on which will be available in the next screen, or which has to be in the same screen. So it was throwing me answers like that. So that made me to decide which policy should I take. In certain websites, like when I just one of the website, when I just clicked on some options, it just gave me add-ons. It did not even give me add-ons. Finally, it directly took me to a payment page. I was like, no, I'm not going to do payment, so let me come back. So I came back, and the second time I threw these images into the search engine, and then I got the results. So this is something you all should know if at all you are trying to take any of these insurances, or any, not only insurance, anything, any product or anything for that matter. So nowadays, I stopped believing people because of reasons like this. So yes, we all have to end of the day live our life. In that process, we are forgetting the fundamentals that unless and until I provide a service or I do my job properly, I won't get uh, benefits from anybody. So this is what I realized. So at least out of 80%, please try to fulfill 30 or 40% of your roles. So it works. Maybe not for all. Yeah, there are individuals who are really working uh, hard for to fulfill their customer needs, either as an employee or in service center or anywhere, service sector anywhere. But I would say in these kind of things, ensure that you will provide information. Yeah. Now coming back to that, that's too much again. I do not want to continue there. Yeah. So yeah, then finally I decided to take Tata AIG because I was convinced based on the selections I'm making, not from anyone's input. Even my wife was like, why are you taking such a huge expensive insurance? So it's not going to be impactful. But I said, like, these insurances will be covered in major hospitals across Thailand. So, and also compared to the what it is called, the coverage, I would say, yeah, 2.5 lakh US dollars coverage it has. We don't have to worry even in a worst case scenario. So let's do that. So if you're traveling, my recommendation is have an insurance. Don't travel without an insurance. Probably in some cases you will be deported or you will not be denied entry. Yeah, probably, I'm not sure. That did not happen to me. And on 13th, the day when we were leaving from home to Delhi airport, so we paid 867 rupees. It was for around 26 kilometers. And while going itself, I booked SIM for both of us. If you remember, I mentioned earlier through Klook, and through I paid through my Bank of Baroda card. I paid in Thai baht. I did not pay in INR. So I selected Thai baht on Klook app. So I had installed Klook, Grab, as well as Bolt. Three apps I had installed, and also I installed um, Thailand police app. So where we will have access to SOS buttons or things like that, and numbers we will have, so we can directly call them and they can locate our phone, and based on the phone location they can track to us. So I had seen those things in Google and in their websites. Then I downloaded. I got it confirmation from Thailand police website, and from then I went to Google Play Store, Android phone. I installed these apps both in my phone as well as in my wife's phone. So I'll not say the app name. So my recommendation is you figure it out. You go to Thailand police website, you figure it out, then you get it confirmed and you install it. So because if any third party apps you will install based on my recommendation, that will be an issue for me in the future. Yeah, so Klook, again, you search which is the right Klook app and then do it. And I bought it, bought two SIMs for 10 days data only. So each both the SIMs costed me 476 Thai baht, and on this the GST costed only 5 rupees, because I paid in Thai baht, so GST was only 5 rupees. There was no DCC conversion. So my recommendation is don't draw any money from anywhere in Thailand. Just get it converted here in India. Just take it with you. And using credit card, I would say you unnecessarily pay charges to everyone. So my recommendation is don't do that unless and until you are going to spend like 2 to 5 lakhs of Indian rupee there. Yeah, in that case you can go with the card, because overall your conversion charges may come to around 5 to 6,000. So which is a beneficial for you. Like overall, I would say like that's around, if you are spending 5 lakh rupees, that may be around 1%. I'm not sure. So in that way you can use that. Otherwise, take the cash from here, go to exchange, get it exchange and go. And also first day, if you remember, I took metro. So metro from airport to Makasan, I paid 80 Thai baht, and Petchaburi to Istrapap near my hotel, I paid 70 baht for two people. So it is 150 baht for two people, 75 baht per person. So it's in INR. If you see, it's only 450 rupees. If I had taken a cab, so the one-way cab would have been around 900 Thai baht. So 900 means it is 2700, so 2700, which I finished it in 500 rupees. So it is almost like a 20% cost. So the time, more or less, maybe you may save around 15-20 minutes. Otherwise you will not save much, depending on the time of the day you are traveling. So then we went to Watarun temple. So entry fees was 200 Thai baht per person in cash. So they were not accepting cards, so I paid in cash, so 400. And we had a drink there. So I think two drinks we took, I think 100, 30, 60, 40, something like that. Each one costed. So we took two drinks. And the ferry to cross Chao Phraya river, we paid 20 Thai baht. And for palace visit, I paid 500 Thai baht per person. So here I used a credit card here. I think I used a Bank of Baroda credit card. So definitely there will be a GST component added somewhere at the bottom. 500 Thai baht per head, so 1000 Thai baht I paid. And then we went to, I think we had a snack somewhere near there. So if you seen in one of my video, I have been showing on the map that where that location was. So you can go and check that place. It's good if you would like to have some kind of snacks or something. If it is especially evening after 4:30. So if before that you have to go to a restaurant some near palace. It's a royal palace. And we took a tuk-tuk from that snack place to Sleeping Buddha temple, but it was hardly around a kilometer, but we were so tired, and we were like, let's take a cab, because we have to roam a lot. So if you see in Watarun temple, we just roamed a lot. And Grand Palace, Emerald Buddha campus is really big, because you will go around and you see a lot of things. Yeah, you get tired. So we took a tuk-tuk. So He asked me 100 baht. I did not even patience to negotiate that. I said, go, let's go. So if you are exhausted, you will end up paying more. Probably I might have asked him for 60 or 75, but he would have agreed. But I said, let's go. So I paid that. And the sleeping Buddha, so here the price was 300 per head. So I paid 600 Thai baht. I think here I paid in cash. And then evening, once we completed the visit, so we took a cab from this temple to Chinatown. I paid 77 Thai baht, so it's around 2.5 kilometer. So it was hardly around 20 minutes journey. And we had a fried chicken on the street, and a chicken liver on the street. So that we paid 22 baht. And then we had shrimp and chicken soup. I think one or two we took. I don't remember. I think it's one. Then I paid 100 Thai baht. So 7-Eleven was right there. So I took two water bottles, 1.5 liter water bottles too. I paid 28 Thai baht. And the fried shrimp snacks, yeah, shrimps were fried. So we took the snacks. So if you see one of my first day video, these photos are posted on that video in YouTube. So which I have put it in my chat. You can just refer there. And we had dinner, shrimp and egg fried rice. So it's 225. But I think we both had a different shrimp fried rice, egg fried rice we had, and it was 100 and 125. So okay. And then I bought mangoes, sliced mangoes. Mango was really tasty. So I think that's the first mango of the season I had. So it was really good. So I had that. And next, I took a cab. Cab like Bolt from Chinatown to our hotel. So it is 117. Okay, here the hotel name is mentioned. Hotel was good. So if you are going, I recommend you go and stay here. You will have a very good view of Watarun temple from the rooftop of this hotel. So in rooftop, you have a provision to sit and have dinner and just chit chat. They have placed chairs and small tables, so you can go and sit in the evening. You'll have a good view. So if you know, in one of my videos I have posted that. So if you see 13th I started my journey. So this is what my journey was. So if I see that, to complete my first day from the moment I left India, and to complete my first day, including this one, I spent 12,000 rupees, India rupees. So one day, 12,000. So in this 12,000, maybe around 1,000 rupees is less, something like that. But 10,000 for sure, it has to. So you remember that. I will tell you going forward like how much it will be. And next day, what we did is, if you remember, we went to Nasatta Light Festival in the evening. So I decided that first day we have seen like Watarun Temple, Royal Palace, Sleeping Buddha. So again, roaming around in Bangkok was not convinced to me. So I decided to go outside Bangkok. So I just asked Gemini like what are the nearest places that I can go. Gemini put in again the same places in Bangkok. Then I said like I already visited these places. I want to visit something else. Suggest me the places. Then Gemini said, if you have this day, so you can do this within the city, this outside the city. And then I picked the outside the city places, and then I looked into the map, I got the location, things like that. And then I decided to book a cab. So Bolt operates only in Thailand. When I say in Thailand, okay, in Thailand, Bolt is affordable compared to Grab in Thailand. And Bolt operates only within the city. It doesn't operate outside the city. Whereas Grab operates outside to the city as well. That means from city you can go outside. Within the city as well you can travel. So within the city you have Bolt and Grab both. If you want to go outside the city and come back, or book a cab from outside and into Bangkok, so Grab is the best option. And Grab you can also rent. Bolt, I did not check the rental options, but Grab rental felt, I think yeah, Bolt is not there. Grab, because I was going outside, so outside rental Bolt is not allowed. Grab is coming, so the option was available. So I booked Grab rental, and that rental costed me 2,500 Thai baht. So yeah, it is converted to India, so Indian currency. So it is 2,575 Thai baht. And then we went to Prapatam Chedi temple. So 6 per head, it was 60 Thai baht. We had bamboo sticky rice at the temple after the temple visit. So it was 50. We took only one. One is 50. So next number will increase. Lunch we had there at lunch at okay, there is something wrong here. So here we totally paid 220. Yeah, we paid 220 Thai baht here. I remember this. 230 Thai baht I paid. I think it's a 200 Thai baht is missed from this. And boating at Lake in Khao, no river. So there, for boating I paid 60 Thai baht, and I took a water bottle. So again, so 1 liter or 1.5 liter water bottle I paid 10 Thai baht. And then Nasatta Park entry fee, it was 600 Thai baht, so 300 per head, 600 Thai baht. And once we came back to hotel, so we went to the rooftop as I mentioned earlier, and I ordered food from Grab, and we had dinner. So if you see overall on second day how much we spent, 11,300. So as I mentioned, you should have at least 10,000 per head, sorry, per day, every day. So if number of people are there, food, entry tickets will increase, cabs probably it will remain same. And next day we traveled from Bangkok to Krabi. So again we took metro. So metro, I think I have mentioned the routes I have taken. So 80 first route, second route 86 for both of us. So it is 166. It comes to around 500 Thai baht. So if I had taken cab, again 900 or 1,000 Thai baht, 800 to 1,000. No doubt about that. So then we had lunch at DMK airport. So 394 Thai baht I paid, and then once we reached Krabi, I took a cab from Krabi International Airport to hotel. So hotel it charged over there charged 400 Thai baht, and in that evening I took a ferry, not ferry, I would say, what is it called? Shuttle given by the hotel. So they operate at a given time to Aonang Beach. So going and coming it's free. And then I in 7-Eleven store there in Aonang Beach, I bought 3 water bottles. I paid 40 Thai baht. So it was actually 42 Thai baht. I was giving change. Someone from India did not have change. He was like, please give me that 40 Thai baht. I will pay your 42 Thai baht through my credit card. And I was trying to search for my coins. I could not find my coins. I said that I could not find my coins. This is what I have. You can take. He said, okay, fine, fine. I'll do it. So in that way, 2 Thai baht I did not pay. That gentleman paid, and thanks to him. Yeah, so he paid. So in that way, he saved us 2 Thai baht. And we had dinner in Aonang Beach, so it costed us 400 Thai baht. So I think we took 3 different dishes. I think 3 different dishes I took. And so there I booked a Hong Island trip on the same day. I mean, we were going to the next day. So on the first day in Krabi, I booked that trip. So it costed 2,400. It includes Hong Island forest visit as well, that nature trail visit as well. So for that fee is also included in this. So that means 2,200 Thai baht per person, 2,400 Thai baht. So I paid only 2,000 Thai baht as an advance. So I promised to pay remaining 400 Thai baht the next day, and they confirmed us that they will come and pick us from the hotel. Yeah. So if you see on the day 2, it is day 3, I spent 10,200 Thai baht. If you see here, since we were traveling on this day, our expenses is less. If we were, we were traveling between cities, that's why expenses are less. Like, let us say if we were traveling for sightseeing, definitely this number would have been different. Considering this advance is not given. So if you see here, 2,000 was given, so it is 6,000 rupees in INR. And then in 17th, so the balance 400 Thai baht I paid. So they came to hotel around 8:50. They picked it up. They said like we should be ready there from between 8:40 to 9 o'clock. So they will come. So I was like 8:50 ho gaya. So no one came. Then I was about to call. When I called them right at the time, the van came to the reception. So in Thailand, punctuality is important. So if they say a time, they will be there at the time. If they specific time, let us say I'm coming at 9, so that means they will be there by, I mean, 5 minutes early. So if they say we will be coming by between 8:30 to 9, so you ensure that they will arrive between that time. So in that way, Thailand is punctual. So be aligned to that timings. And we went to Hong Island. We had a very good time. We did not eat in. Yeah, I think we had some snacks there. I think I have not took that into account. We had some snacks somewhere. So hardly it's around 200 Thai or something like that I spent for some juice or something like that. Juice, mango, things like that. Otherwise, nothing. And then once we came back, I gave clothes for washing. So I had two bags. One bag is wet cloth, another bag is dry cloth. So for each bag, they charge 40 Thai baht for washing and 50 Thai baht together for drying. So from hotel, it was just around 300 or 400 meters away, right in front of Mr. DIY store. There was a wash in dry, wash iron in dry, WSHIN dry. I think it was that's what the name was, wash in dry. So we went there, we handed over. They operate 24/7, so you can go anytime, drop your clothes anytime you can pay. So it will be ready. Only thing is that they don't deliver it to hotel, so you have to go drop and you yourself have to pick it up. So it altogether came to 130. Then I thought of going to uh, Krabi Old Town. That was my idea. So when I booked in the app, I booked like Krabi Town. So when I said Krabi Town, it took me to Krabi Central. So Krabi Central is a mall. So it's a ground floor mall. So it's again waste for us. So I spent 105. Then again, I paid 102 Thai baht to go to a local market. So we had some food in the local market. Local market was good, but I would say it is not for people like me. Yeah, the some snacks was good. Some snacks were I did not like. Most of the food I just though I purchased it, I had to just dump it. So one thing is, in those food stalls, you can collect food from each of the stall, and there will be chairs kept, and you be ensure that some chairs are chargeable, some chairs are free, tables and chairs. So you ensure that you go and occupy tables and chairs that are not chargeable. If it is chargeable, that means you have to buy something from that particular restaurant who owns those table chairs, and then they will allow you to sit. Once you sit, you cannot walk away. You have to order that. So ensure that you do that. And then we came book. So grab a book and from market to hotel. So overall on day 4, see what is the overall expense. So day 4 overall expenses is 4,300 because we went to Hong Island. So we don't have to spend too much on anywhere. So whatever this extra happened, it happened most of them on travels. And next is on day 4. So 1 2 3 4, I think 18 is day 5. So day 5 on 8, so we took cab to Tiger Cave Temple. So most of the day we were there in Tiger Cave Temple. So we had snacks there, and then we took a cab from temple to Onang Beach, and then we had dinner at Onang Beach. If you see here, the dinner at Onang Beach, I spent really more here. So a lot of things that we had on that day. Then and then gifts from our Onang Beach. It is just a small one gift we took, and board. So if you see on this day, our expenses were very less. So it is again 6,000 Thai baht. So we did not spend much on that. And next day we traveled from Krabi to Phuket. So Nopara Thara Pier. So the place where we cash our boat to Hong Island, the same place this ferry was also there. So I mean, ferry entry is different, and local boat, island boat entry is different, but they are all located in same place, same region. So that entire location is called Noparathara here. So I just bought some snacks, and so in morning I took a cab from, I think it's a premium cab I booked, because basic cab was not confirmed. So I booked a premium cab, and then I bought some snacks there. Then if you see here, I had booked this travel on Klook ferry travel when I was in India itself. I think date is wrongly mentioned here as 19th March, probably it is 19th February. So I paid 4,122 in INR. So when I paid in INR, you always remember that I had to pay extra GST and conversion charges here. I paid, not I had to, I paid. So going forward, if you are planning, so any country, pick that local currency and then pay. That is the best option. So okay, this I 4,100 for two people I paid. So if you are going on spot and booking, if you refer one of my videos, I have mentioned how much do they charge. So it is nearly, I would say, around 1,000 Thai baht per person to from Krabi to Phuket. That's how it is. That's what I assume. If you want, you can just go back to my playlist and check the videos there. And that is there. And then I took a cab from Nasatta Pier to my hotel. So they charged me 400 Thai baht. So this is stupid of me. I should have booked a cab. So cab was 200 Thai baht, but I don't know. At that moment, I couldn't think too much, and I had to just take that local cab and move. So I paid 400 Thai baht. And then we checked into the hotel, and then we went to Big Buddha temple. So from hotel to Big Buddha temple, I paid 315 Thai baht. So again, it's the Grab. So wherever you see Grab, always remember 95% of the time I paid through credit card. So that is Bank of Baroda credit card I had linked into that. So I paid through card itself directly. I did not use cash much. So yeah, only for other small food and water and those entry fees, those kind of things I paid with cash. Otherwise, I paid through my card, which is a stupid decision, I would say. I shouldn't have done that. Then local cab from Big Buddha temple to Promthep Cave, 350 Thai baht. So from Big Buddha temple to this place, you cannot book cabs at this location. Whatever the local cabs are available, you have to choose them. So when I checked it online, it was showing around 340 Thai baht something. No, 300 Thai baht, it was showing 310. Then the local person asked for 350. I was like, okay, two people, 250, 350. He agreed, but he took us in a car. So it was a 3 plus 2 5-seater car. So additional two couple were there. So those two and we two. So total 4 people we went. So each of us, each pair paid 350 Thai baht to him. And once we went there for sunset. We finished sunset. So then we had to come back. So here the funny thing was, from Promthep beach, you cannot see viewpoint. You cannot book a cab any outside from that spot. It's really challenging. I'll tell you how. If you are from India, and you might have experienced at one point of time or the other, that when you try to book a cab, there will be a lot of cabs available in your location, but none of the cabs accepts your trip. This is exactly what happened to me in Promthep Cave. So the cab drivers were all there, and no one was accepting. And the local people, they were charging how much? 600 Thai baht. 600 Thai baht to go to Karen Beach. I was like, I said it is too expensive. I cannot go with that. So he asked me how much you can go. I told him whatever it is showing in the app, I'm willing to go. He said, no, sir, you have to pay at least I think 550 Thai baht he asked finally. Then I said no. So then I was just waiting and booking. How did I know that they were there and they did not accept? So it felt, it is my opinion and it is my observation that the local people, local cabs, they had tie up with these Bolt and Grab drivers. So what they used to do is they used to find out pair or individuals who were trying to book cabs. So they were trialing out. So it is something like they will wait for someone to keep trying for booking, and after 5 minutes or 8 minutes, they will accept that. So as soon as these individuals know that their cab is booked, they will start looking for where my cab is coming, when it's going to come. So they were sitting just around 30 meters away from us, and as soon as they see us, they will cancel the cab. So this is exactly what happened to me. So one of my cab got booked, and I know that cab is just 20 meters away. So a lot of cabs were parked there. So I was like, "A cab is here itself. Let's walk to that." So why to wait for it to come? So as soon as I was sitting on the bench when I booked, so as soon as it was confirmed, so I stood up and I started walking towards it. Then all of a sudden, I'm seeing that it got cancelled. Then I was like, all of a sudden, how it got cancelled? Then I was looking everywhere and I saw a group of guys sitting there and laughing. Then I realized, okay, you guys, okay, we have. I was like, hey guys, I have experienced it back in my home country, so it is not something new that is happening to me. Don't worry, we also know how to play around this. And then I was just trying to book another cab, and then my wife started looking for that cab because I told her the cab number. Then immediately she just started walking away, and she was looking around, and then she saw that cab and said that, she called out to me and said that this cab is here. I said the cab is cancelled, you come back. He said, no, cab is here. No, they canceled the trip, you come back, we will figure it out. Then I tried to book for another 5 minutes. No one accepted. I think 5 or 10 minutes I booked. Then I was like, okay, this is how you want to play the game. Let me also start to play the game. What did I do? I told my wife it's going to be hard for us, but we have to walk away from here if you want to book another cab. Because if it is really a scenario where we have to pay that money, definitely I would have paid. But here, cab drivers from Grab and Bolt, they joined hands with the local cabs and they were playing. That means they were creating a demand here. So they were creating a demand. They were cutting off the supply, creating a demand, and they were trying to hike the prices, which I did not like, because in an open environment you cannot do that. If it is like universal, no cap comes, nothing comes. Yes, you can. That's what is happening nowadays in India. Like people are unable to buy gas cylinders because of whatever is happening in the West Asia. So how all of a sudden the existing gas become expensive? Because they said like someone said somewhere that there is a restriction on supply, or supply is not enough. Then the people who have those resources, they immediately hike the prices. I personally know some of my friends told me like they were using cylinders from black market, and earlier they were paying 1,200, now they are paying 4,500 rupees. That is something like more than three times the price. So everyone finds an opportunity. Then I was like, guys, you want to find an opportunity, let me also create an opportunity for myself. Then we started walking from there. Yes, it was tough for us. We walked, roads were good, but evening around 7 o'clock walking in the darkness, it was not good. But still, I was like, I opened my Bangkok police app. I was keeping my SOS button ready to press. In that mode I kept, and I just started walking. I told my wife also too, if anything goes wrong, you just dial that. And that's a risky, so I do not recommend anyone to do that. But my recommendation is, if you are going to Promthep Cape for a sunset, I would say it's worthless. It's totally worthless. Please do not go there. Not because of these scenarios, because you don't have anything to, you don't have restaurants there, you don't have a place where you can go sit, enjoy the view, you can eat something, you can spend time, nothing. There is a road, and there is a small platform kind of a thing that is, I would say, an edge of the road, a platform is there, so people sit on the platform and watch the sunset. Otherwise, you don't have place anywhere to sit in that particular spot where I have been. So I'm not sure if I uploaded any of those videos. The local place videos. I have uploaded the sunset video, but not those videos. So it is not worth. It is not worth visiting, taking such a risk. So don't go if you are going. That's my recommendation. If you would like to go, that's your wish. So then we walked around 200 meters away. I was booking the cab on the way. As soon as I went away from around 200 meters or 300 meters, the cab got confirmed, and the one of the cab which was there parked earlier, that cab started coming. So I knew, and the guy, the driver, I knew he was sitting as one of those people. I had seen him. So I told my wife, this guy is one of them who was sitting there. Since the cab is booked from here, so he thought some other people have booked, so he has come. So in that way, yeah, we took a cab and we went to Caron Beach. So yeah, this is my experience in booking cab in Pramsop Cape and Pramsop Cape visit for sunset. I would say it is not worth visiting. So do not go. If you want just to go to Patong Beach, that's more than enough. You will have a very good time there. And yeah, I used a washroom in Caron Beach. I paid 25 baht. So that is something you have to take care of sometimes if you would like to go. And I remember someone in had been to Europe sometime back, and they spent 10 euros to use a washroom. So that that's the most expensive washroom charges to us. Okay, and next, what we did is I bought three water bottles from 7-Eleven store in Caron Beach, so 39 Thai baht, and I booked a cab from Caron Beach to hotel, so that costed 313 baht. So if you see on 19th altogether, how much did we spend? I spent 13,000. So 10,000 per head you should have, sorry, 10,000 per day you should have. And if more if for a pair, if more number of people, so you should accommodate at least another 6,000 plus. And if you are having any good food, so I would say the cost is going to increase. So when I say good food, I did not had very too much exotic kind of a food, so we always stick to basic food. The reason is we went there for sightseeing to have a good time. So if we eat something that we have never tried before and fall sick, and our vacation goes into toss. So my understanding was that, so I did not make any too much spend on food. Yes, we had good, but not exotic. First time trying, we never did that. So then on 20th, so we decided to take local buses. So because from hotel, local bus stop was just 200 meters away. So I thought like, why don't we take local bus? So we went to Phuket Hold Bus Terminal 1, and from there I took a bus to Surakal Sports Stadium. From here I walked to nearest bus stop. I took another vehicle from there, the government bus. So that bus that is going to Karan Beach. So I got down at Wat Chalang Temple. However, irrespective of, I think they have, I don't know, each time when we board and deboard, so they were asking 55 baht per head. So but if you're taking a bus from terminal 1 to all the way to, or wherever the bus starts, from that place to Karan Beach, it is 55 baht per head. So if you're getting in between or getting down in between, so you have to pay 55 baht per head. So starting to end, 55 baht, get in or get down anywhere in between, 55 baht per head you have to pay. So we took that, and we had a tender coconut at Vachalan Temple. So here entry is free, and we took another again similar bus from Vachalan Temple to Karan Beach. I paid 100 Thai baht for two people, and as soon as we got down at Karan Beach, there was a AC bus ready to go to Patong Beach. So we boarded. So it was 100 Thai baht per head, and we just went around Patong Beach. We just enjoyed our time there. So overall, snacks and dinner, we spent around 970 Thai baht. So if you see here, it is 1000 Thai baht. We did not go to any pubs there. So I felt like this is fine. The outside environment is fine for us. Then I booked a grab from Patong Beach to hotel. So it costed me 316 Thai baht. So overall, if you see on day 7, our expenses were 5,400 rupees. And then why? Because we took government buses here. So if we had taken cabs, it would have shot up to another 5,000 rupees easily. So again, next day also we took buses to Phuket Central Mall. So there we it was 60 Thai baht, 30 Thai baht per head, and then we went to Phuket Central Mall. So we visited Aquaria. So it was 1,390 Thai baht per head. So two people I paid this. So if you had paid this at least 3 hours before visiting the aquarium. It will be on Klook around, I think, 1,000 Thai baht. So booking on Klook, visiting there is recommended. So don't go and try to book on the spot. So if you take the tickets at the aquarium, you have to pay 1,000. You will pay 400 Thai baht extra. Remember that. So if you pay, yeah, through Klook 3 hours before your arrival, I mean your visit, you will pay only 1,000 Thai baht. That means recommendation is, please book aquaria visit I, at least at the hotel, and then leave. I think by the time you reach there, maybe 1 or 2 hours, and then you can spend another hour in the mall and then go to aquarium. Or previous night, you just book directly through Klook and then visit the aquarium. And it is a good. I liked the ballerina dance, in underwater ballerina dance. I liked it, and there was a monkey god and sea fairy. I don't know what the name it is called. So the performance was, so these two performances I just saw, and I would say underwater aquaria was like, this is the first time I witnessed, and it was really good. So you can see that in my videos. And I took a cab because we were nearing the end time, so I took a cab from mall to hotel. So I collected luggage, and then we just went to bus stop. From same bus stop to Phuket airport, it is 100 Thai baht per head. So I spent this much, and then we had coffee in Phuket International Airport, one coffee, not two, and dinner in Phuket International, because we have to eat something. So I had, and then luckily I had enabled my launch access through membership. So in India, to access launch, if you present your card, I think most of the time it works. Memberships I had never tried. So because my international launch access was denied in Krabi, because when I presented the visa card, they said that they will not take, they will accept only memberships. So then I checked what kind of memberships I have. I think on Access I had certain memberships, and then I enabled them. So before going, when I was in the bus traveling to Phuket airport, so I enabled the membership, and I took a screenshot of that membership account, membership number, something like that. So when I went to the launch, I gave the card, they did not accept. Then I told them I have membership, so will this work? So they checked the number, then everything was working. So still at the time they took my card to charge me. So what I'm saying is, I think outside India memberships work, not the cards. That's I learned on it. And I think so we had, I think, 20-30 Thai baht something was there. So we wanted to buy something, change coins we had. So we wanted to use those coins before coming to India. So we bought a water bottle, 50 Thai baht water bottle. Then once we were back to India, so airport to home, I took a cab. So we came in the cab at around I would say 1 o'clock, 1 to 2, between 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. I think this particular terminal had cabs in one of the underground floors, or in one of the floor. That was really good. I mean, it was affordable. So, however, there is another terminal in Delhi. So, if you are booking the cabs, I think we have to come outside the airport and go to the open area and take the cab. So they charge us a lot. They charge us at least around 300 rupees extra, saying like they have to pay toll, they have to pay parking waiting fees, like that. They charge a lot. But on this day, there was no extra charges. It was just 666 rupees to be exact. So it is something like everywhere people are trying to make money. So without any specific reason, and no one is controlling them, either the government or the public. Public cannot control. When the public control puts their, when the way public controls is they put their emotions. So emotions leads to a lot of chaos. So at least when if the government does it, it will be organized, and there will be a clear communication. So there will be clear expectations. So everyone is aware. Okay, this is what it is. But something, yeah, I'm not sure if those things get resolved or not. So overall, if you see at a high level, total money I spent for my entire trip to Thailand, a couple, it is 2 lakh, 2,02,000. If I include whatever the some hundreds or 2,000 I missed, so I would say 2,500 rupees. Sorry, 2,500,000 rupees sorry, 2,05,000 rupees is the overall. So if you see here, most of my after of all my expenses, 38% went into flight expenses, 23 into hotel, cabs is 12%, local fees like entry fees is 12%. So cab and this is same. So hotel and cab, this food I paid, I spent less. Travel I spent less. That is, I think that this is India cab, something like that. And internet is for same. So if you see that your most of your expenses, like 80% of your expenses is consumed by hotel, flight, cabs, and entry fees. Food and remaining is next 20%. That's all, and nothing more than that. So overall, I spent 78,000 on flights, 46,000 on hotels, 24,000 on cabs, 24,000 on local entry fees. Food I paid only 20,000. See, 2 lakh is means 10% of that amount is only for food, and other type of local whatever it is, and then sim I paid only this much. So this is the overall expenses that I made. So I would say if you have 2 lakh rupees, you can visit as a couple to Thailand for 7 nights. I think the time when I went, it worked out well, because uh, the conflict in whatever the issue that's happening in Middle East, it just started 2 weeks before that, and its impact was a little less at the time. I think right after we came back, the impact it started increasing. Yeah, things were going like that. So if you are planning your travels, please account for such events as well, so, which is not in your control, but when it happens, you will have to bear the consequences. And if you see per night, I paid overall like out of so what is this, per night we spent 10,000 rupees to stay in one place. Is it 10,000 or 1 lakh? I think it is 1 lakh. And per person we spent 50,000. Yeah, it is just if you divide it, I don't know why it says 50,000. Yeah, I think it is for like I don't know what is this calculation. So I would say per person it costed 1 lakh for 7 nights. So if you divide that by 7, you know how much you're going to spend by 1 day. So overall, I would say irrespective of whether your flight, hotels, whatever you have, you should have at least around 3 to 4,000 Thai baht in hand for local spends every day. So when I say 3,000, it is 9,000 rupees, 4,000, 12,000 rupees. 4,000 Thai baht means 12,000. So if you have around 12,000 rupees, comfortably you can go. If you have more than 12,000, maybe around 15 to 20,000 Indian rupees, so that means your trip is going to be a little bit more comfortable compared to what we had. So how comfortable it is, I cannot explain, but I would say like we were never exhausted anywhere. Yeah, we got exhausted when we were roaming, walking a lot. So otherwise, we never got exhausted. So we were comfortable in traveling between places. So we booked cabs, things like that. You have seen whatever I have walked through. So this is my overall expenses as a couple on our travel to Thailand for 7 nights and 8 days. Okay, let me see what is happening here. Okay, and okay, so that's all I had. And if you have any questions with respect to any expenses, like any TDAC or any flight related, hotel related, if you have any queries, let me know. I will answer